is the direction you can.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy imKingKenneth back with another video, and today we're gonna talk about, oh man, Twitter. And yes, I'm calling it Twitter, I'm never calling it X. And the reason as to why I'm talking about it right now is because quite honestly, it sucks. And if you've been on Twitter for the past year, then you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But before I get into all that, let's reminisce of the good old days of Twitter. Twitter back in the day used to be a place where you could share memes and actually generally connect with others. And due to the fact that Twitter came around during the early stages of the internet, it was a wild wild west and people did not care about monetization. Why do you think it's a trend now to search up old tweets on Twitter? Because there's a lot of things you could get away with back then that you can't do now. Honestly, I find it weird for people to search up old tweets from like 10 years ago when people were clearly younger, but I digress. But in general, Twitter was fun to use. And due to the fact that Facebook was pretty much the only social media platform back in the day, people had no choice but to use Twitter. And of course, as time goes on, other social media platforms start to rise, and people start to use that more. And while all these social media platforms become a copycat of each other, Twitter was pretty much the only platform that stayed true to itself. And I already made a video on that aspect of social media, so if you haven't checked out the video, watch it after the video ends. But all of that went away when Elon Musk took over. Because I'm gonna say for me and everybody else that says the same thing, but Elon Musk ruined Twitter, and it's literally all his fault. Before I go any further though, I just want to say that even though I hate Elon Musk's decisions on Twitter and everything else surrounding the platform, that doesn't mean I hate him as a businessman or as a person. Regardless of how you feel about Teslas, it's only going to be a matter of time when people actually start using it. And I'm not even a Tesla guy. With that being said though, what the f is going on with that site? First thing I want to bring up is politics. And I'm at the belief where people could talk about their political party regardless of whether or not you're liberal or conservative. But political tweets flood people's timelines without them wanting it. I'm also at the belief that if you only see one side of the political spectrum, then you would only have an echo chamber of yes men. With that being said though, like I said before, not everybody wants to see political talking points on Twitter. And it's literally inescapable, which brings me smoothly into my next point. Engagement farming or rage bait. Whatever you prefer to call it, it's bad. And while it's on every social media platform known to man, on Twitter it's literally the worst. You see, ever since they made Twitter fully monetized, whenever you buy a blue checkmark, which by the way contradicts the point of the blue checkmark, because the blue checkmark initially was to see if you're the real deal or not, and avoid others from getting scammed, but now it's a social status symbol. But with blue checkmarks on Twitter, you can make money off of tweets that make high engagement. But the problem with that is that people will use that to their own advantage. By posting the most outrageous takes they probably don't even believe. And what's worse is that the timeline, no matter what, shows you this stuff. And sometimes they might even copy off another person. Even if you don't see it on the timeline, you would definitely see it on the replies. Whether it's rage bait, OF promo, gore, corn, other super takes. When I say it's inescapable, it's inescapable. No matter how much you meet or block people. And you know what's the funny thing about all of this, bro? They do all of this to get paid, and they literally get paid peanuts for this. At least with YouTube and other social media platforms, you get paid a great amount. Don't even get me started on the updates. Whether it's the blue checkmark thing like I said before, or the new update that's coming out, that people you block can still see your tweets. There's so many bad updates I can't even name them all. I will say though, the one update that's actually good was the update to make likes private on Twitter. Because honestly, that should have been a thing a long time ago. With all that being said though, it should be to no one's surprise that advertisers are leaving. Because of all these updates, who could blame them? You can't profit off a platform that is essentially turning into 4chan. And regardless of how you feel about ads, companies and creators need ads in order to survive. And these new TOS updates aren't helping things either. That's why a lot of celebrities are leaving, like Gabrielle Union for example. Because quite honestly, this new rule is bonkers. Because while I think AI could be helpful, I don't see a way where this rule could be helpful. And now people are going over to Blue Sky and Threads. And I'm gonna be honest bro, I'm away because people are saying the same thing about Threads, and that app fell off a week after it came out. And while I personally deleted Twitter a long time ago, there's still a lot of people out there that hope the best for Twitter. Whether it's content creators, celebrities, or regular people. And at the end of the day, this video is made out of awareness, not hate. But yeah, that's it for the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. And if you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. And I'ma catch y'all later. I'm imKingKenneth, and I'm out this bitch. Peace out, y'all.
Oh, yeah.